Hello and welcome. He's Kevin Kauffman. I'm Fred Weaver, and we both are Group 4610 at eXp Realty. And Kevin, I think we got a really great question that we want to talk through today.
Yeah. So the question we want to talk through today is, should I buy a vacation home or an investment home during the pandemic?
Well, it's a really good question, and I got to tell you, in March or April, I might have answered you and said, I don't know what's happening in the world, right? And still, to a degree, there's a lot of unfortunate things going on out of our control. But at the same token, we have sort of settled into kind of a new normal here in September 2020. And from what I'm seeing out there, Kevin, I just had a conversation with one of our longtime past clients yesterday while I was driving home, thinking about this very same question. Should I be buying another investment home? I already have one in Arizona. Should I be buying another? I don't know about you, but I'm also seeing a lot of my friends and family members and past clients asking for a great real estate agent in Pine, Payson, Flagstaff, Prescott, et cetera, right? Thinking about just different ways of living our life, because if 2020 has done anything, it's sort of changed some of our habits.
Yeah. The fact is people are feeling cooped up at home because a lot of people have been home for a long time and things have changed obviously this year. And so that has raised the question for a lot of people. Now, um, obviously there's a lot of things to consider. I mean, the reality is the future is still fairly uncertain. And that's, I guess you could say that's the negative side. The positive side, as we've talked about many times on our blog, is the interest rates are so low. Like there's maybe not a better time to have done this. And so it's a very personal question. There's not a right answer for everybody, right? Or for, it's going to be individualized, which is why we always want to talk to you directly and speak to you about your individual needs, whether that is looking for that investment property, whether it's your first or just adding another, or maybe it's finally buying that vacation home up north where it's not so hot.
Yeah, and I'll say this, if you're thinking about buying a vacation home, a second home, I think you want to think through the lens of affordability, right? Not necessarily about prices. You want to think through the lens of affordability. So what type of loan programs are available to you? What type of cash do they require down? And more importantly, like, is it affordable? Is it a number you can live with, right? Is it a good number? And when you're thinking of an investment, there's a lot of different ways to look at an investment, right? You can look at it for cash flow. You can look at it for future appreciation. You can look on it for a return on investment or a rate of return or a cap rate. So there's a lot of different considerations when buying an investment, and not everybody looks at that investment home purchase the same way. So reach out to us today. We'd love to talk with you more about maybe what's been, rolling around your head recently over the last few months, what you're kind of tossing around with your spouse late at night, kind of talking through some possibilities, and let us be a sounding board and give you some advice. We'd love to do nothing more than weigh in and help you out with that decision.
We'll talk to you soon.